Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am so happy to be here this morning, and I hope you enjoyed that video. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a huge soccer fan. I've been a soccer fan all of my life. I started playing soccer when I was 4 years old, and been playing really ever since. And we still play today with a bunch of guys. I don't know if it's called soccer anymore at 44 years old, but we have a heck of a time together. I wanted to play this video. I stumbled upon this video while I was on Instagram, and I just thought it was an amazing video that, in my viewpoint, depicts life. And as you see, the English Soccer League team was on a penalty kick, and the anticipation had built. So if anybody has watched a World Cup soccer game or any type of soccer game, when it comes to penalty kicks, there's tons of anticipation. And so the kick is given, and the goalie stops it, and then the whole team rushes to get, to defend or put the ball in. It's a really exciting time in soccer. And as you can see by the video here, the opposing team is doing their best to, hit that ball and get it in the net. And the team defending is also doing a great job defending and doing what they can and moving and stepping back and jumping in front of things and leaping over people. And what I gathered from that video, or what it meant to me, is that I thought it was a great depiction of life for all of us, no matter where you are in life. The ball represents life, and life's going to hit you, and it's going to come at you, and it's going to throw you things. It's going to, give you challenges all along the way of life, and it comes in many different forms. It comes in the form of whether it's a challenge of an illness, or whether the loss of a job, or maybe school and overcoming an exam, or whatever it may be, but life's going to give us these challenges. And I thought, how cool is it that, what we do in life is we kind of pivot and we move and we jump over things and we take a few steps back. Sometimes we pause, sometimes we move forward, and that's just life. And I think that's really depicted what the last 2.5 or 3 years, during this pandemic and now post-pandemic, kind of what we've done as a company. In many respects, we were thrown a lot of different things that we didn't know, what to deal with. We hadn't, moved through those challenges ever before in life. And here we are, trying to save things and working together, and we were in huddles and you name it, we did it. And today, folks, is a depiction of all the hard work, tenacity, and many challenges later, and saves and moving forward. We're here to talk about it. And there are so many great things as a result of those challenges that came out, within our company. At Roma Molding, we're a great group of people. And I think our success comes from how we work together as one, how we overcome challenges as one, how we embrace our failures, and how we maybe take a few steps back to take that leap forward. Welcome to All Hands Meeting 35. It's a testament of the hard work that we put in and day out here at our company. And if that video gives you anything, it gives me the tenacious flavor of stopping whatever comes your way and adapting. Because life's going to kick you. Life's going to hit you. All of you, including myself. I tell my wife, I come home, I tend to put on a smile every time I come home. And I say, babe, don't mistake my smile to mean everything's perfect. I'm intentional about walking in with a smile. Because life's going to throw us a lot of different things, and that's okay. But what we do when we get up, because we will fall, we will go to our knees, we will get bruised, we will take a few steps back, that's okay. But what we do when we get up is totally up to us. What direction we choose to go. Do we choose to go in the direction that, life is what it is, and we can't do this, or I got this, life sucks, and why me, and why am I sick, and why am I this? Why is there supply chain issues? Why is the freight where it is? Why wood is scared? Or do we rise to the challenge and the occasion? Well, folks, I'll tell you, this company has risen far beyond any company in this industry. And I'm just so proud to be up here today to share some of the things we've done, some of the things we're doing, and where we're headed in the future. It is super exciting, And I'm just so happy to be here with all of you today, as I hope you garner, when you step away from this all hands meeting, I hope you feel the excitement that's running through my veins right now within this company. Because there are so many great things, so many things to be thankful for, but also so many things to look forward to. And without further ado, I want to jump right into the show. Moving forward, we have our sales team update. I'd love to give a great sales team update. But for the first time, we have our sales team leader, Tanya Santana, here with us today in Toronto. She's native to California. She lives and resides out of our California facility in Los Angeles. And she's here with us today to share where the sales team has brought us, all the hard work many of the men and women have done throughout Canada and the United States. You know, we have so many great things to share about that. Tanya, in and itself, has been with our company for over 12 years. We go way back, Tanya and I, even to prior to when she was on our team. It's so nice to have Tanya adorn the stage for the first time. This is her cameo visit to all hands meetings, so we're really happy for her to be here. And so without further ado, I'd like to pass on the reins to Tanya to share a little bit about where our sales are, where's our growth trajectory, what are some things to come, and what does the future look like. So stay tuned as I welcome Tanya up to the stage. Tanya?
Hi guys, thank you Tony for that warm welcome. I'm beyond excited to be here live. I can't believe it's been 12 years. It feels like it was just yesterday, and it has been an absolute incredible journey. It's funny how time flies when you're having a good time. As Tony said, I'm here to share a little bit with you guys about what's going on with sales. Some really exciting things are happening. We are 7 months into the year now, and we are almost at 25% above last year's numbers, which is absolutely astonishing. Also, half of our BPS teams are hitting their 22 budget, which is a really great job. And with that being said, I just really want to thank our BPS team for your support, your dedication, your hard work, and your loyalty. We have been through many trials and tribulations, as the world we live in, and you guys continue to be here with us. We've had BPSs that have been with us for over 20 years. So that's clearly a testament at what an amazing company this is to work for. But also, we couldn't do this without our beautiful partners, without your loyalty and support, and your continued dedication. You guys are the heart and inspiration of this company, and your success is our success. And I want you guys all to know that we are here to continuously support you, to continuously be here for you. We have an amazing production team, an amazing operations team, marketing's phenomenal, customer care. We're all here collectively to make you better, and without you guys, we are not better. Lastly, I want to thank our continued customer base. We continue to grow. Our current partners are growing. Our new partners are growing. And Roma is just absolutely thriving in the times that we are living in. I want you all to know that the future is bright. We've absolutely lined up ourselves in the first 6 months to finish 22 powerfully and strong. And 2023 is going to be an even better year. We have amazing product that's coming your way. We have amazing product that's coming here, as Tony will be presenting shortly. And it's, again, this is a collective effort, and without you guys, none of this is possible. I want to really end this with gratitude. It is a privilege to work with every one of you guys. It is a privilege to be your leader. It is a privilege to be part of the Roma family. And I say this from the bottom of my heart. I don't just work with you. It's like working with family. And family isn't always happy, but you make it through. And that's exactly what Roma is. So again, we have an amazing show lined up. Thank you for having me. Looking forward to the future. An amazing 2023 and finishing 22 off really strong. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tanya. It was great to have you at All Hands Meeting 35, first time ever. I think she did really good. One thing I can tell you about Tanya is she's from her heart, and she shares sincerely from her heart. It's been a pleasure working with her. It continues to be a pleasure. We've certainly had our ups and downs through the last 12 years, but folks, we've never been stronger. As Tanya alluded, we have a remarkable sales team, and it's not easy to be in the field, by yourself. Whether you're in Florida, whether you're in New Jersey, California, Arizona, Texas, Quebec, Ontario. I mean, it's not easy, but I'll tell you, we've managed to bring this group together. I think as a result of the pandemic, we've come closer together. We've done things intentionally to bring people together, and the team has been phenomenal. And as Tanya alluded, we have so much tenure in the sales team. It's phenomenal. Many of the people, some of the people, I got to say, have even known me in my early 20s, which is kind of remarkable. And as Tanya alluded, they've become family, and we certainly love them. So I salute all of you for your hard work and your tenacity in overcoming the challenges, whether it was masks or no masks, or you can't travel, or you're calling, or you're Zooming. It wasn't easy. We're well aware of that. But you folks made it look effortless. And so thank you so much for that. Moving along, folks, I love talking about product reviews. I love talking about our products. I love, watching the interaction with partners with our products, specifically during social or on social media, where we're able to see people interacting, their projects come to life, and the fun they have, with our products. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown of where we, have been over the last 7 months. We've introduced the Organics collection, such an incredible collection, 3 beautiful different woods, and I believe it's 9 different beautiful profiles, just exquisite line, doing very well, very beautiful to the touch. You touch them and you just fall in love with them. But very brilliantly created, sealed to perfection, and what can I say? It's just been a beautiful collection, a beautiful introduction, and an introduction that we're going to continue to grow this Organics collection. We have a few things in store. We're not going to let the cat out of the hat yet, but certainly we'll grow this collection. You've also have to come to love the newest Lavo collection. Now, whether it's this newest profile that we've created, and we offer this in 2 different sizes, fantastic. And the work, I've got to say, over the last 10 years, there's always 1 or 2 collections that really touch your heart. This is one of them. And the way our partners use this product is phenomenal. The creativity that's come out as a result of this product has been phenomenal. We've had so much fun with it. And we've also created it in the traditional Lavo profile, which once again has been a huge hit, folks. A few stats just to remind everyone. We launched 44 new items in January of this year, so it's been 7 months. We've been doing remarkably well. We've had over 12 vibrant colors launched throughout this first 7 months of the year, and certainly 7 awesome new profiles. So what I'll tell you as a result of this is that the collection has done really well. Just as a recap, we've delivered over 35,000 corner samples of this collection to date, with much more in the hopper. I think there's another maybe 5 to 7 in the hopper continuously, 1,000 in the hopper continuously, being made. As a result of that, we've sold over 40,000 linear feet of this product, and that just keeps ticking. So by the time this airs, it'll probably be even more. The demand for the product remains very strong. Our supply chain on this product is very strong. As I alluded to early on in January of how much product we had combined, it's been phenomenal. And we've had, as I said, over 100,000 linear feet of this product in stock right now. That's a phenomenal feat. I got to give a shout out to our operations team, specific to procurement and our suppliers. They've been doing a phenomenal job keeping this product in stock and ready for our partners when they want to order it. So it's been phenomenal. And we've had over 5,000 shares in some way, shape, or form on social media. So whether it's Instagram, Facebook, and I must say, I think this is understated, because some of the videos we've created with this have gone viral, well over millions of views on TikTok It's been phenomenal. So if you're in the mood for inspiration, just use the hashtag Roma Molding, and you'll see all the social shares regarding our newest product. It's been remarkable, folks. As a result of that, what we started to see is people really having a lot of fun. As I told you on social, they're just having so much fun. And I don't know about you, but I'm so blessed to be in a creative industry where we don't have to take ourselves so seriously. And so our partners have taken this product and really had fun with it. They've really interjected projects, showing their wall, showing their design tables, and as a result, our marketing team, who is epic, thought of creating a Roma rainbow contest. Show us your wall in essence, and show us your creativity. So we did, and here's a few iterations of the contest. So here's a few iterations, and you'll see people using various different colors. They've dressed up, they're using props. It's just, I can't tell you, it lights us up here at Roma to see just how people are enjoying the product in itself. And so the winner of this contest is actually Be Home Moncton, Mark. He's in Moncton, he's in New Brunswick in Canada. He is the winner of this contest. And folks, if you don't know this gentleman, you're missing out. What a beautiful human. He's just full of life, enjoying life, poking fun at himself, but yet just having so much fun with what he does. I don't know about you, but if I was in Moncton, I'd want to enter this store just to meet Mark, because his personality, although he's not a loud personality, his personality is so, I would say, happy. He has this like aura of happiness around him. So I think if you can, please show him some social love. If you're in New Brunswick, Moncton specific, please pop in, say you've heard about him on the All Hands Meeting 35. But if at the very least, I kindly ask if you can go to his either Facebook or YouTube or Instagram channel and just share some love. He's fantastic. Well, this is the winning entry. So I wanted to show you the winning entry. I think you're going to love it, and that's why we've selected it. Take a look.
Hello.
Hi, I'd like to get some framing done.
No problems. Black frame, white mats?
No, we're going full color on this one.
All right, let's celebrate color. Where do you want to start?
Amazing. And as I said, how do you not want to, do business with this individual or go into that shop and have something framed? Mark, you're doing a remarkable job. I hope you see this, and thank you for all the support on behalf of everybody at Roma. And you will be claiming your prize. Our marketing team, if they haven't already, will be reaching out to you for you to claim your prize. So well done. Congratulations, Mark. And so our new products, folks, from January have been doing remarkably well. I encourage you just to see the use of the product. I encourage you as we move forward into the third and fourth quarter of this year, if you're somewhat shy on grabbing new product, I would tend to try something a little different. Maybe not take the whole collection if it's too bright for you or if it's too much for you, but start somewhere. I would say bring in something and show your customers you're at the cutting edge of design, because that at the end is why people are going to come in to see you. They're going to want something new, something different, something fresh. Speaking of new, folks, we've kind of shared with you the anticipation that we wanted to create a summer collection, and we haven't done a summer collection in a long time. But this collection is different than any other collection we've ever created here over 38 years at Roma. It's been phenomenal. We've brought you different different collections like Lavo, and Lavo now is a household name in the picture frame industry. People know it, have come to really appreciate it. They use it. It's a generator of revenue for them, and it's a big differentiator both for us and for frame shops. You've also known amazing brands via Roma with vintage, with Arbor, with the organics collection that I showed you first. And folks, our newest collection, I'm so proud to announce today, is Icon. And you've heard it first right here. Icon is a collection we've never created before. It's very different, very specific, and it's a very symbolic reflection. That's what we've put there, of the moments, experiences, traditions, rituals, and places that help define us, help define our culture, help define where we live. It's a phenomenal new take on a collection that we've ever introduced here at our company. We're super excited. We think you're going to really love this. And folks, the work that has gone into creating not only the product itself, but the marketing and the alliances, it's like nothing we've ever done before. But instead of me standing up here talking about it, we have a remarkable video sharing exactly what it is. We hope this inspires you as it has inspired us. And folks, I think you're going to love it. Take a look.
If it's you, then it's me. If it's us, then it's all of us. It's 5 a.m. practice and overtime goals, pushing each other's cars out of the snow. It's beaver tails and Great Lakes. It's Mounties, moose, and geese. It's acoustic sing-alongs around CN Tower and campfires with friends we'll always remember on nights we'll never forget. We don't just live in the North. We are the North, the true North, strong and free. Maple leafs and maple leaves, we see our flag and just believe that red and white is home.
There you have it, folks. Our newest collection, Icon, is a remarkable collection. It is very iconic in nature, and what more iconic than the symbol of the maple leaf signifying Canada. I just thought, it's time in the world that we all come together. I think, God knows there's a lot of division in the world right now, and I think you can either complain about it or you can do something about it. And we thought, why not create something that binds us all together? And the Canadian flag is such a symbol for our country that brings people together. And I thought you would love it. We thought, as a country, we would rally around it. It's truly something beautiful when you touch it and feel it. The collection itself is one epic profile, as you just saw, 3 Canadian-specific colors. And folks, something we've never done before is also limited to a geographic location. It's only available in Canada. That's it. And it's very specific to Canada. We think you're going to really love this product. We think once it goes in framers, walls, interior design shops, and things of that nature, they'll really gravitate to this product. We've seen other Canadiana type products, but this motif that we've designed, we just think it's beautiful. It's not specific only to Canadiana stuff, so I think you're going to find it very versatile in nature. But the colors itself, the blue, the white, and that red are really stark, very powerful. And we think when you touch it, you feel it, and you show it, it certainly comes to life. So I think you're going to love it. There you have it, folks, our newest summer collection, our 3 moldings. We think you're going to love this collection. It is available right now for purchase. You can call our customer care team, and they will be happy to put in an order for you or your BPS for corner samples of this product. It is well stocked in all our facilities here in Canada, and we just hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much. So moving on, we want to talk about operations. Well, I'm just kidding. Who could leave out, America? Who could leave out our partner, our friend? And for many of you who know me, know that I have a big heart for America, for Americans, and for majority of my life, I've been going into the U.S. We have 3 facilities in the U.S. We hire tons of Americans, amazing people that I've met along the way, and a collection wouldn't be a collection without this next collection. Take a look. We think you're going to love this as well.
If it's you, then it's me. If it's us, then it's all of us. It's broad stripes and bright stars, Elvis impressions and hot rod cars. It's matching names to the faces of Mount Rushmore, a second slice of apple pie, and watching eagles soar against a backdrop of mountains and grand canyons, the peaks and valleys of a nation that stands proud, strong, and true. And you are just one conscience, gallantly streaming from dawn's early light to twilight's last gleaming, making a nation great, a land for the free, and a home for the brave.
So there you have it, folks. Icon yet again. It's just a great video, great products. As you can see here on the screens, just a phenomenal design. We've created the stars and stripes, never seen before in a molding like this. These are 100% proprietary designs, designed by our company, along with the pigment of each color. It's very meticulously, created. We searched high and low for the right Pantones, shades, and things of that nature to really do it a justice for this American flag motif. But once again, when you see the collection and you have it in hand, it's not your typical just American flag kind of frame. It's very versatile. We think it could be used on many different types of projects, that are brought in, whether it's a war, a momentous piece, or whether it's, a graduation of some sort, or just something that warms your heart, maybe a photo of a grandparent who perhaps is in your life or passed away, and it's just very symbolic. I just think you're going to love this collection. It is, once again, one epic profile. We have 5 amazing colors that adorn this beautiful motif, and it's only available in the United States of America. So we think that's very different, very unique as well. We've never done something of the sort where it's only available in a geographic location. So, I hope you guys really love it. We had a ton of fun creating this product. We've had a ton of fun getting the artifacts, creating that video, getting the essence and the beauty of what makes up that flag. We just think it's remarkable. And this collection icon is very different for a number of different reasons, but for one reason, as many of you know, at Roma, we do things with intention, with purpose. And this collection in and itself is a purpose-driven collection. We will grow this collection. I want you to know it. This is something really special here at our company, but it is purpose-driven. And what does that mean? It means 10% of proceeds of every sale of all these products in Icon will go to a specific organization or charity. It just so happens we've searched high and low and we've come across the Nature Conservancy. What a remarkable organization. It's a worldwide organization stationed in every different country that is created to preserve nature. And I just thought, we have the American flag, the Canadian flag. What better way than to give back, to preserve those lakes, those rivers, those national little nature's treasures that in some regard we take for granted. But people are doing a remarkable job keeping those for our generation and future generations to come. So your purchases will help, and proceeds will go directly to the Nature Conservancy. The work they do is phenomenal, and we think this is just a really great opportunity for everyone to win. But so that you get a good feel for what the Nature Conservancy is, we have a short video we'd like you to watch, and we think this will give you a really great depiction of where your money is going to go when you purchase this product. Take a look.
Where does a passion for nature come from?
We all have treasured memories in the outdoors that fuel our love for nature and will last a lifetime.
I remember hiking in the oxbows of the Yellowstone River with moose beside us when I was 17 years old. I remember glissading down the slopes, the Tetons, which were still covered with snow, and camping in front of a frozen lake. I'd never done anything like that before.
My parents had a little cabin on the Illinois River that's in northeastern Oklahoma. It was a place where we used to try and fish, sometimes successfully and sometimes not. I love that place very much. It holds a very special memory for me.
Some of the most wondrous places on Earth are here for us to enjoy because of the commitment that past generations made to help protect nature. Their special memories inspired them to make a difference in our world. These legacy donors have made some of the Nature Conservancy's most critical conservation work possible.
My motivation for doing a planned gift to the Nature Conservancy, I want to do everything I can now and after I'm gone to help the Nature Conservancy achieve its mission.
Legacy gifts have helped us to expand a critical migration corridor for endangered panthers, reform fisheries around the globe through the use of cutting-edge technology, establish the first water fund in Kenya, and restore deforested areas in the Brazilian Amazon. These projects are helping nature to thrive and endure.
I can't think of a better way for my values to continue after I pass on.
Every single one of us leaves a legacy.
So there you have it, folks, the Nature Conservancy. As I shared with you, an amazing organization preserving nature's beauty, and we're just so happy to be partnering with them. As you can see, folks, we're super excited about this collection. So whether you're Stars and Stripes or whether you're Maple Leaf, we got something for you. Icon is here. We're super excited. You'll be seeing some of this drip throughout the next weeks, in the next weeks and months to come. We will be growing this collection very specifically. We'd love your feedback as well. Heck, when you get the products, let us know how you're doing. So show us some social love, and we just want to continue to make great product, and we hope that when you're using this product, that proceeds, a percent of proceeds will go to the Nature Conservancy. So super excited about that. These are fully in stock in your specific warehouses across Canada and the US for the specific product. So you can stand feeling calm that there is product waiting for you right now. So call in today. But just lastly, I wanted you to note on the back of these products specifically, you will see this beautiful sticker. It's the Nature Conservancy. We've partnered with them. And you'll see this sticker. And that should be a reminder that 10% of proceeds go to the Nature Conservancy. So we think this is all around a really great partnership. We think this is going to, make some waves within the industry, specific for the timing and coming into the third and fourth quarter. We really sincerely hope you enjoy it as much as we've enjoyed creating it. And I can't wait to get the feedback, folks. So moving along, I want to bring up our operations team lead, Michael Pilata. As you know, Michael, once again, has been with our company for, I would say, about 14 to 15 years. We've worked high and low with Michael as well. He now leads operations as well as our finance. He's also, well equipped with amazing men and women just below him. He surrounds himself with really great people. And our operations team, what can I say, has been doing a remarkable job. But, I want to call up Michael Pilata at this time, where he'll give you an update as to where we are operationally here at our company. Thank you so much. Michael?
Thank you, Tony. Here we are again at another all-hands meeting. Big shout out to all our employees across the continent. Hoping you're having a great day and enjoying the show. As Tony mentioned, I've been working closely with the Awesome Ops team over the past several months. Working with Carmine, Jeff, Brian, and Anthony, along with Teresa. We are meeting regularly to review our day-to-day challenges and strategizing on solutions. We are continuously looking at our processes that we have in place, ensuring that we remain effective and efficient. And as I mentioned in the previous all-hands meeting, I'm very confident that with this team, we will make Roma a better and stronger company. Today I'll be touching on a few points: team performance, supply chain, as well as DC improvements. On team performance, production lead times, which is defined as all production lead times are quoted in business days. We continue to stay steady with our lead times, with length being at 1 day, joint frames being at 3 days, and chops at 2. As well, we have our corner samples at 25 days, and our our photo frames at 15 days. And finally, we have a mirror set at 15 days as well, and art fulfillment at 25 days. As you mentioned, this is quoted in business days. We send this out on a weekly basis. We communicate this to our customer care team as well as our BPS teams so that they are aware of where we stand in operations. Just to note that these days may fluctuate slightly depending on the volume that we receive. But for the most part, we try to achieve these days on a day-to-day basis. Our fill rate. Our fill rate is defined as the percentage of orders that are completed, filled, and delivered on time. We're currently at 83% year to date. Our goal is 92%. Although we're not at our goal, that's a very great number to be hitting, 83%. Slight variance of 9%. That's kudos to the production team, to their leaders, to the hard work. We're all trying to get to 92, absolutely. But right now, at 83, we're happy with that number. I mean, it's not great. We'd like to be higher, but I think overall we're doing a great job, considering that there are many factors that affect the fill rate. Inventory, orders that are on hold because of waiting for instructions, etc. But I'm pleased to announce that when you look at orders that we have in-house and we have inventory to fill and those orders are ready on the floor, we're between 95 and 100% fill rate on those orders. So kudos to the production team, doing a great job there. Keep up the great work. You can see over the past several years, we fluctuated between 89, we were down to 76 last year, but we're back on the upswing to 83. So looking forward to hitting that 92% rate by the end of the year. Internal cost of poor quality. This is costs associated with products or services not meeting Roma standards and our customer expectations. We're currently at 5%. Our goal is 5%, which is a great achievement. However, in true Roma fashion, we're not going to stop there. We're not satisfied by hitting our goal. We want to bring that number lower because that number is a cost of the company. And we want to try to achieve a lower number here. We work closely with our vendors I know Ross is in constant communication with them, trying to rectify any quality issues that we do face to rectify them for future orders. So Ross, thanks for all you do there, and let's keep working hard to bring that number lower. As you can see, over the past several years, that number was quite high, anywhere between 7.3 to 8.4. As you can see this year, we dropped it down to 5, and hopefully by the end of the year, that's even lower. Our return rate, which is defined as a percentage of all orders returned. Our goal is 3.2. We're at 2.6% with a positive variance of 0.6%. Reason for this, as we know, is past several years, we introduced a return process policy where we really focused in on the returns and how we can better that whole process to ensure that returns are kept to a minimal. And again, over the past several years, you can see the decline. In 2019, before we put this policy in place, we were over 5%. Now we're down to 2.6. We've cut that in half. And that's a great job, and that's a testament to everyone involved. And we want to bring that number lower because that is a cost of the company. And at the end of the day, we want to minimize our cost in every which way possible. Supply chain. I think those two words will be the most famous words used in 2022. We hear it all day in and day out, how businesses are being affected by supply chain challenges throughout the globe. Here at Roma, however, we put a focus on this. We've always focused on our supply chain. We've always done our best to have a relationship with our vendors to ensure that that partnership is tight and that if there are challenges, we can easily overcome them. And how are we doing this? We're working with our vendors to ensure that they secure raw materials, ensure that the lumber is available to fill all our orders. We've talked to them, and they've assured us that they're going to increase their capacity on their end. Again, making sure that they're able to produce, to fill out our POs, to ensure that they hit our volumes that we are required or requesting, and have them shipped to us. And last but not least, our partnership with our shipping and our freight carriers. We've had that partnership for a long time now, thanks to John, Tony, and they've put us sort of front of the line. They're helping us expedite our shipments so that we can get our product here sooner. So this is all a function of the fact that we have John, Tony, as well as Ross, who are in constant communication with their vendors on a daily basis, minute to minute. I'm sure as I'm speaking to you now, Ross is probably texting with one of our vendors. John is on the call with one of them. Tony's probably FaceTiming them. We're in constant communication with them, and it's vital, and we know that it's vital and important for Roma, and so we're continuing to do that to ensure that we're not affected by any supply chain challenges. So again, thank you to John, Tony, and Ross for all their efforts there, and as well to our vendors in cooperating with us and assisting us to ensure that we continue to receive inventory on a daily basis. Distribution centers. Over the past several months, Tony and I have been out visiting our distribution centers across the continent. Tony was visiting New Jersey and Atlanta, and I had the privilege of visiting Los Angeles and Atlanta as well. We were welcomed with open arms from our employees. It was a pleasure seeing some of our old faces, as well as meeting some of the new employees. Although it was a business trip, it felt more like a family vacation because we just felt like being at home. They made us feel like being at home, which was great. I personally want to thank Anthony and Jeff for their hospitality. And we do have other visits lined up. We are committed to coming out to the DCs again. Spoke to Tony. We want to ensure that we're there more often. Interacting with our leaders as well as our employees out there in the DCs. Walkthroughs, just looking at the warehouse, suggesting some improvements, looking at the processes, and working closely with everyone out there. So looking forward to that. With distribution centers, we're also looking at continuous improvements. And continuous improvements is an important aspect, especially when a business like ours continues to grow. And we are focusing on that. If I can get your attention up onto the screen, we have a few videos here from our leaders in our distribution centers, and they'll walk you through some of their improvements as well as what they're currently doing and what's in hand in the future. So have a look at the screen.
Good morning, my name is Jeff Smith. I'm the DC leader from the Atlanta Roma office, and welcome to All Hands Meeting.
Hi everyone, this is Brian Harvey. I'm the DC leader here in New Jersey, and I wanted to highlight some accomplishments and continuous improvements that we have been working on over the past 6 months.
Hi, good morning. Hope everybody's enjoying the All Hands meeting so far. I'm Anthony from our LA warehouse operations, and I'd just like to talk about a couple of major achievements that we've accomplished this year so far.
Hi everyone, my name is Carmine Romano, also known as Carm. I am the DC leader for Woodbridge.
I want to take a few minutes to point out some major accomplishments, some continued improvements, and a shout out to the team.
Our first accomplishment is in our office area, where we installed new computers for our office staff to become more efficient, as this certainly speeds up our daily tasks for them with our new computers.
One of the ones that we've done was create a bigger workplace in our art shop. We expanded our art shop, added more work tables, so it's more efficient for the employees to work and take on any bigger projects that come our way.
First off, the major accomplishments. Number one, we have overall fill rate year to date of 90.3% versus a goal of 92%. And a return rate year to date of 2.37 versus a goal of 3.25. And we have produced 5,481 corner samples year to date.
The first item that we focused on are the boards that we have in the warehouse. These boards are now updated on a weekly and daily basis. I have a board called Continuous Improvement. This board lists the department that the improvements are being done on. I've expanded it further by putting the list of items and the completion date of when they're being done.
Our second accomplishment is year to date for our direct return rate. We were sitting at 1.78%, which is something to certainly be proud of, that we're certainly trying to make sure that we send out the best product with the least amount of returns to our facility.
Lastly, we added production boards in each department. It creates more visibility on where the orders are at, where we're at for the day, making sure we get all the orders out on time.
We've been fortunate enough to have all new lighting put in the office and the warehouse combined. Every light in the facility is brand new LED lighting.
Lastly, we added cross-training all employees in all departments, not just one. So if you're in our length department, you know how to cut a chop. If you're in our chop department, you know how to join on a join frame for the art shop, etc. Just so that everybody's all on hands and able to do any kind of job that we need them to do in any department.
Our second item that we focused on was the art shop 2. This is a fairly new section that was built. We've relocated the canvas department from the art shop 1, and we placed them in the art shop 2, giving them more room for them to function and work.
In today's spotlight, I'd like to spotlight Joanne Kim, who's our new office leader, and welcome her if you haven't already. And know that she's come in, she's hit the ground running, and love her determination and her attitude.
I wanted to acknowledge a few of our team members. Our first team member is Alfredo. Alfredo, as of August, will be a Roma team member for a total of 20 years, which is a great accomplishment, something that should be celebrated. Alfredo is our chop boxer, our shredder, our picker. He does everything that's asked of him, and he's really a great team member to have.
Kimberly in our art shop, she's done an amazing job. She's, fairly new, but she's able to do pretty much anything in the art shop, from printing, mounting, cutting, joining, assembly. I mean, she does it all. She helps out in the photo frame department, so I'd like to just highlight her. She does so much, and she's learned it in such a little bit of time.
A second team member that I would like to acknowledge is Vidal. Vidal, another long-term Roma team member here who has been working diligently in our mirror department, essentially working there by himself throughout the year, doing the mirrors for us, which is just great. Always working diligently, whether it's in our mirror department or in our joint frame department.
Danny also has taken on a role for doing big orders for our joins. He's learned how to join very well now. He cuts also. He's doing a really great job in the join mirror / art department and assisting with big projects. So he's actually stepped up in that role quite big there for us. And lastly, Josh. He's basically my get around guy. Wherever I need him, we put him in that spot. He's just a nice guy and just fits in wherever we need him. Box length, I mean, he's learning new things every day. We can pretty much put him anywhere, and he just gets the job done. So great job, Josh.
And lastly, I want to give a huge heartfelt thank you to the entire Atlanta DC team for all their hard work and their dedication to Roma molding. Thank you.
I would like to give gratitude and a shout out to my entire team in the warehouse. You are all exceptional workers. You guys made me feel like a part of the family from day one. I've been here for about a year and a few months, and we've been through thick and thin. When it was time to get things done, everybody stepped up and all did their part, from the length department to photo frames to join and cutting to corner samples. Everybody's been just marvelous. Thank you very much, and keep up the good work, everyone.
Lastly, I would like to say thank you to everybody here at LADC for an amazing job so far with us this year. I know we got a long year ahead of us still, another half of the year. It's going to get busy, and we're ready. We're ready to grind. So that's my little note from LA. Hope everybody enjoys.
And lastly, I really want to send a shout out to our whole team here in New Jersey. I know with supply chain, other challenges, it's been an interesting 6 months, but this team is really just a great group to work with, and it's always a pleasure to come to work, and I truly appreciate everybody's efforts. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of All Hands.
Great. Thank you. I think that deserves a big round of applause to our leaders in the DCs and Carmen here as well. Doing a great job, working constantly, trying to look at how we can improve our production facilities. And as you can see in the videos, they're doing an awesome job. So again, great job, guys. Keep up the great work. As always, finance never misses a beat. The finance team is constantly working diligently to ensure that we're meeting all our filing requirements, issuing all the reports that need to be issued, ensuring that we get paid on a daily basis, collecting receivables, etc., etc. So the finance team, the ladies in that team, they're doing an amazing job. Without them, I probably wouldn't have the time to be here speaking to each and every one of you. So let's thank them for everything they do. I really appreciate it. Keep up the great work. I'd like to touch a bit about a few things, revenue growth as well as expenditures. As Tanya Santana mentioned earlier, our revenue growth for 2022 continues to increase in double digits over prior year. We're doing a great job. We're 6 months into the year. We're hovering around our budgeted levels, but our budget was set aggressively. We are double-digit growth over 2021. So kudos to Tanya and Lloyd for leading that dynamic team. BPS says you guys are doing an amazing job. I know that will continue for the next 6 months. Keep your, as they say, your foot on the pedal. Don't decelerate, accelerate. let's hit those budgeted numbers. I know it's not easy being out there on the field, but the results, the numbers speak for themselves. You guys are doing an amazing job. So thank you and keep up the great work. On our expenditure side, again, we're below our budgeted levels, which is great news. Kudos to all the leaders in the company. We monitor this on a monthly basis. We run reports, ensure that our costs are maintained at budget, if not below budgeted levels. It's important, as with every company, to keep our costs in control, and keeping them below our budget is great news. So keep up the great work, and let's finish with a bang. Finally, gratitude. I don't know where to begin. There's so many people that deserve gratitude, but specifically I'll start with, as I mentioned, our DC leaders, Carmine, Brian, Jeff, Anthony. Thank you for everything you do day in and day out. You guys make me look like a superstar, so I thank you. I appreciate everything you do for us, and looking forward to working together for the remaining of these 6 months and many years to come. I can't forget Teresa. Teresa's always there. She sits a few desks away from me, and I'm constantly calling out her name. Run into some issues with running reports, and I pop up, Tree, and she comes running. So Tree, thank you again for helping me out. I really appreciate it. And also to the ladies on the finance team, keeping that finance team steady as she goes, always resolving all issues that we face. So thank you again. And last but not least, again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for making Roma such a great place to work, making it enjoyable to come in and day out, and knowing that you all care about how we do here. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of you, and keep up the great work and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you once again. At this point, I'd like to call up Tanya Ferraro from Customer Care.
Thank you, Michael. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another all hands meeting. As always, it's a pleasure to be here. And as many of you know, I'm Tanya Ferraro, leader of the customer experience and our wonderful customer care team here at Roma. I want to share with you a little bit about what we've been doing, where we're going, and you know, how we're making things better. As always, continuous improvements, which is goal number 2, is something that we do strive for each and every day. So the 3 main focus points that we've been looking at is team performance. We want to make sure that our teams are working efficiently, they have all the tools necessary to get the job done and to service our partners and exceed the expectations of our partners each and every day. So I want to talk about greatest service. So this is one measurement that we have within customer care that does measure our telephone performance and the wait times and handle times that our partners have to go through when they reach out to us in the call center. So greatest service is the percentage of calls answered within a certain prescribed time frame aimed to result in an exceptional customer experience. So we have a goal set out. We have 97% goal for our greatest service, and year to date we are sitting at 94. So we do understand that we do have a lot of work to do, and wait times have been a little longer, which I'm sure you've been experiencing. However, with the additions to our team to help accommodate the growth, we know that we're going to bring it back in line to where we need to be. Average speed of answer. So that's the amount of time on average someone is waiting to speak with one of our service agents. So we do have a goal of 50 seconds, which is a little aggressive because our calls have been taking a little longer to handle. We want to make sure that we're spending the required amount of time to provide that exceptional service with our partners. Actual month to date or year to date, we're sitting at 140 seconds. Again, a little longer than where we want it to be. We have a variance of 90 seconds. However, again, in combination with the greatest service, the additional team members will help aid in answering those phone calls in a much quicker time frame. And last, but definitely not least, is the External Net Promoter Score survey. And for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, this is a survey where we reach out to our partners. We have a series of questions, the most important one being, would you recommend Roma to your family and friends? And we do this survey a couple times a year to receive feedback, because we do believe feedback's a gift. And we want to know, what we're doing well at, where are the areas of opportunity, and what steps do we need to take to improve and increase the score. So the last one that we did resulted at 82%. So we have a goal set out for our target of 87. Now, although it doesn't look favorable, we're off by 5%. A lot of the feedback that we did receive was that service is fantastic. Roma is, hands down the leader in the industry with service. The biggest reason for the downfall, that feedback that we received, was supply chain. And as Michael mentioned, we are doing everything that we can to make sure that we do have the product there to be able to deliver to our customer and the needs of their customers. So we are doing everything we can. We know that we are in a good spot and things will be getting better. However, that once we make the changes and once we start seeing a little bit of a turnaround, we know that that score is going to turn up a lot higher in our next survey that we provide. So just a little trending on the External Net Promoter Score. As you can see, the previous surveys that we've done have been exceptional. 82 is a little lower than what where we want to be, but we know that that's going to go up with the next survey that we do. So I want to conclude with a thank you to all of the team members that do come in each day and make things happen. Thank you to the new members that joined our team. And the 110% that you give each and every day to learn new things, to the existing team members that put 110% in to make sure that our partners are happy and that we exceed expectations. Thank you to everyone for your hard work this year. Definitely doesn't go unnoticed. At this time, I want to call up Anastasia from our Culture and Talent team.
Hey guys, thank you for that introduction, Tanya. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm really excited to be part of my first all hands meeting. If you haven't already met me, my name is Anastasia Opate. I'm the Culture and Talent leader here at Roma. I've had the pleasure of meeting most of you, whether it be in person, through email, over the phone, or through Teams. And if I haven't already met you, I apologize. We will connect very, very soon. So I've been in a leadership position in HR for close to 8 years now. And the one thing that has really drawn me to HR is the people. I truly have a passion for working with people. And the one thing that I learned working at Roma so far has been that we have truly extraordinary people here. Now, I've been here just under 2 months, and in the first 30 days, I met a lot of people. I've made many connections. I have built relationships. I have learned a lot. I learned a lot about Roma. I learned a lot about the people. I learned a lot about the culture. And now that I'm approaching my 60-day mark, I continue to learn. I continue to build relationships and make connections. And I've done a bit of recruiting. I've got the chance to dabble in a few projects, namely to do with the culture team and health and safety. Over the next little while, myself and the culture and talent team have some really exciting things on the go. So we actually just expanded the culture team to include members of each DC. This is mainly because we want to foster that inclusion and that, that recognition across the whole entire company, across all the DCs. And with these members, we will be able to understand what you truly value, what you truly care about, so that we can build programs and we can build, initiatives that you truly care about and that matter to you. So health and wellness, or health and safety, has always been very important, of course. So over the last little while, and even now, I'm still working with the members of, or the leaders from all the DCs, just to make sure that our health and safety is up to date, so we can fill any holes with updated training, information, anything that you guys really need to feel safe coming into work every single day. We have been working on also enhancing the employee experience because we believe that the employee experience starts from the moment that our team member receives that offer of employment, and from the moment that they walk in through the door. And it continues from the first day that they are here to the first week that they're here to the first month that they are here and beyond. So we are looking right now to reintroduce our onboarding program. Furthermore, we are also updating and relaunching our employee life book, which will provide employees with valuable information that they need regarding their life here at Roma. And lastly, we want to capture that amazing employee experience and the amazing culture that we have here at Roma with our yearly employee culture book. Now, the employee experience is very, very important to us, of course. And the one method that we use to measure this is using the internal Net Promoter Score, which basically measures the likelihood of you recommending us to your family and friends. Now, for this period of time, we were a couple % short of our goal, but I have no doubt with the programs and the initiatives that we have in place going forward that we can get this the score back up above the goal and beyond. Roma is always looking for unique, out-of-the-box, like-minded thinkers, people to join our team. We're currently recruiting for about 5 positions. If you go onto the careers page on our website, you will be able to see all the positions that we're currently recruiting for. And we also have an employee referral program in place. For more information, please come and see me. But if you do know somebody that you think would be a great fit, come and chat. Now, the culture team has been working on some truly awesome events. We've been very busy. Over the next few months, we have our International Food Day in August, now the annual Roma birthday barbecue in September, and the Halloween contest, which I'm particularly excited about, in October. It's gonna be company-wide. It's gonna be really fun. Now, lastly, we do have our pulse survey. So as soon as this all-hands meeting is done, you'll be invited to take a few moments of your time to fill out a few questions that will provide us with valuable feedback and how we can serve you guys better. Your leaders will have the information and the instructions on how to proceed with that. Thank you so much for having me here, and now Tony will come up. Thanks.
Thank you, Anastasia. Well done. As you can see, Anastasia really is new to our team, but really exudes the Roma culture and is really doing her best to invest in the relationships and really take some deep dives into each team member. You know, our goal through culture is always to enrich in it. And so I ask all of you, if you haven't met her yet, if you haven't had the opportunity to connect with her yet, I highly encourage you to. She's a lovely person. She represents our brand really well and our culture, and I think she's going to do great things, you know, in the weeks, months, and years to come. So well done, Anastasia. It's her first all-hands meeting, and that's always daunting, but I think you did fantastic. So moving along, folks, I cannot believe, you know, we've had a remarkable show thus far, and we touched almost every, if not every, area of our business from our sales team, and it was Tanya's cameo who came out and talked about the growth that we've been having and talked about our partnerships and our partners who supported us, which has been phenomenal. We talked about, you know, our products and new product development, just so happy about that, and our partnership with the Nature Conservancy, just so many great things happening there. You've seen Michael. Michael doesn't age, but we have a lot of post-production for Michael on him. But all kidding aside, Michael came out and really smashed it with operations, and And that whole operations team is just phenomenal. It's a well-oiled machine, not perfect, but well-oiled. The team is really, I think, in an optimal position. They're all continuously striving for incremental wins, incremental improvements. Fantastic. Well done, everyone there. And we've talked about culture and talent, and that and Anastasia talks about how we're enriching the culture. We've touched upon customer care, which has been also phenomenal, and our marketing team, whether it's through product development or a lot of the back end, support materials, but also all the community development online through social. So, as a company, as I stated at the beginning, things are remarkable. And when I say remarkable, it's not perfect, but it's pretty darn remarkable, considering everything that we're going through and considering the world and considering the state of the world. And as I alluded early on, it's up to you what you do with life. Life's going to kick you, and I told you that before. Life's going to give you a challenge. Life's going to throw you a curveball, and that's okay, because that's just life. And what you do as a result of that, what you do once you get up from that fall, is totally up to you. You have free will to do whatever you want with that. And what I see at our company is our team continuously gets up, our team continuously moves, takes a few steps back, few steps forward, and are constantly evolving and are constantly growing. So my super gratitude goes out to this entire team. You folks make me so proud every day. I'm so happy to have been out to some of the warehouses this year thus far. I want to come out to LA and see you. I've worked with some of the reps, which has been phenomenal, and our awesome customer base. And I was just recently in Italy and working with our Italian, artisans and our facilities there. I can tell you, we've never been in such a great position at our company, and I'm just so proud. After 12 years of doing these all hands meeting, we're at all hands meeting 35, and folks, I really believe the best is truly yet to come. So, thank you for all your support. Thank you to the Roma team members who wake up every morning and give it their all, and just thank you for being the awesome humans you are. I really, sincerely, genuinely appreciate it. Speaking of awesome humans, at this part of the All Hands meeting, we have our Core Value Awards. Our Core Value Awards are nominations by the team for people who exude the core values of our company. This is always a fun time because we hear directly from each team member about a team member doing something in accordance with our core values. So our first Core Value Award recipient goes to Dina Monte. Let's hear what the team had to say about Dina.
Core value number 5, be passionate, committed, and driven. Dina hasn't missed a beat, always jumping in to help wherever she can. She not only cares deeply for her teammates, but she takes each and every call with a passion and pure caring for assisting the partner's needs. To me, she is the unsung hero in the department and a real pillar to our success. Way to go, Dina.
Way to go, Dina. Let's give it up for Dina Monte. Way to go, Dina. Our next core value recipient goes to Joanne Kim in Atlanta. And I had the pleasure of meeting Joanne in person while we were on our Roma Wish mission. Just so great to be greeted with a big smile. She's a lovely human. Let's hear what the team had to say about Joanne.
Core value number 4, build a positive team and family environment. This core value goes out to Joanne Kim, the newest addition to the Roma Atlanta team. Joanne is a breath of fresh air and welcomes every guest with a smile. Joanne has embraced her position at Roma by jumping right in to help her team out, taking on any new task, and all with a positive attitude. It's a pleasure to work on your team.
Way to go, Joanne. Like I said, it was great meeting you. Great to see you on stage here, and can't wait to see you again in Atlanta. So last but certainly not least, our third core value recipient goes to, drumroll, Alba Rizzuto here in Toronto. Here's what you folks had to say about Alba.
Core value number 2, be real and live in integrity. This core value goes out to Alba Rizzuto. She's the real deal. Alba always delivers truth and is caring and compassionate in doing so. She is thorough and detailed and is great at what she does. Thank you, Alba, for the tough job you do and for doing it with integrity and grace.
Way to go, Alba, and way to go each core value award winners. We take this very serious, and so if anybody on the team sees someone living up to the core values, please, 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 let us know. Email marketing, myself, Anastasia, whoever it might be, for an upcoming core value award in an upcoming all hands meeting. So we can't thank you enough. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. Way to go, everyone. And so, folks, at this point, I'm constantly always reflecting on the great things that have transpired. And obviously, we're very, very thankful. Obviously, there's a lot of great things happening. And we're very passionate about what we do day in, day out. And as part of that passion, we created Roma Wish. And Roma Wish was something that we created in alignment with our mission to move, inspire, and wow. It was over 7 or 8 years ago that we created this whole philosophy of giving back on a grand scale. And this is only made possible based on, the team, based on how hard we work, based on our partners who support us every day. We self-fund the trips, and our team members also pitch in. So whoever's actually part of a Roma Wish mission actually pitches in to be part of it. So there's skin in the game. But Roma Wish is such an important, integral part of who we are at our company. It's one of our differentiators. And quite frankly, one of the things I personally love to do. I've been on every mission since we started, and I hope, well into my years, I continue to do mission work because it's one small opportunity to make a small difference in even one person's life. And this year's Roma Wish mission was in Atlanta, Georgia. And Atlanta is not only near and dear to our hearts, but we have team members there. We have a facility there. And, personally, I've been going there for over 25 years. And so it's become a home away from home. And, working with Roma team members in the field has just been remarkable. And as you know, we assemble a group of people. In fact, this year we assembled 7 awesome team members from across our company, from across departments to get together and serve in Atlanta. We've worked over 5 days on mission work, and we did everything and anything it took to make a difference in people's lives, which was remarkable. And we believe as that work, unfolded, that it's touched the lives of a number of people. And whether big or small, our hope and our quest is that we make a difference. And maybe today the difference might be small, but we hope that seed really grows into making a bigger difference into the future. And, my personal adage is I think we're blessed in life. I think we have a lot of things many people don't have. And in a great effort of not forgetting that, it's important to get in the field. It's important to give back. And so our team did, and boy, was it remarkable. Here's some photos of this year's actual mission. And as you can see, some of the things we've done are very rudimentary, whether it be yard work or whether it be packing, food for people at a food bank who show up, once a week. It's in many regards the only food they get for the week. We got to meet such remarkable people. We had a group dinner and many group dinners. And these moments shared are priceless, and you could see just on people's faces the emotion of working together and making a difference. We've worked in also processing food plants, and measuring each food and learning about how food is created or not only created but cooked and assembled on a meal that is measured for salt intake and dietary restrictions for people who otherwise either can't afford it or actually physically can't get up out of their homes and actually go to a grocery store. Something we take for granted, we do all day in, day out. These people can't leave their homes. They're either disabled or whatever the case may be. But just remarkable. And here, in the streets, working just to pick up, trash. And and boy, you know, you want to find out what's happening in a neighborhood, just go on the streets and see what's there. It's an amazing telling story. Got to meet some fantastic folks. He's a pastor from a nearby church. You know, the smile on his face says it all. He's just a man who serves God and just a beautiful person. And he brought a youth group as well in from his church, and they were fantastic as well. And just, you know, some downtime. We got to see the Mr. Martin Luther King Jr., his birth home. Since it's in Atlanta, we got to see that and learn about the history, learn about the, you know, a little bit deeper about the civil rights movement, which was phenomenal. And that's a photo of us in front of his birth house in Atlanta, not far from where we were working. Like it's pretty remarkable. But that sums up the week. But just phenomenal. The memories that you create and the bonds you build, not only with each Roma team member, but also the community at large. They're you know, I have to say this, as you open the TV, you're obviously always bombarded with what's not happening good in the world. What's on fire, what's broken, who did this, who did that. I try to limit, in fact, I limit a lot of that media. But I will tell you, there's a lot of people who don't get that media coverage. And I'm not saying us, I'm talking about the men and women who do it every day, who serve in these food banks, who donate food, who give food, who work very hard. They don't get the limelight, but boy, they making a difference. And it brings me great pleasure to have met them, to work alongside them for a brief moment. But these memories will live on forever. And I don't know about you, but these photos here will be forever entrenched in my mind. And really, at the end of life, you'll remember these days. You won't remember, you know, what specifically you ate on a certain day or what you built or anything like that. You'll remember these moments, these experiences, and I urge you to just look into these photos, and I hope it one day calls you to serve and to make a difference. And while photos are really great, and Courtney was on our mission trip this year, she's so lovely. She captured, you know, so many shots, and obviously we can't put every shot up there, but she captured the moment so elegantly and eloquently. And we also brought a videographer with us, Jamie. What a fantastic gentleman, just so patient, and was doing his best honoring the people who are the recipient of the service, but just so patient and gentle and kind, and I think he did such a great job. We have this video for you all to see some of the work we've done, and while you may not see yourself in this video, you represent the 7 people. This is a team event. This is not a Tony Guerreri event or a Tanya or a Courtney event. This is a Roma event. And you all made this possible. While we were here, you kept things running here at Roma, and we thank you for that. And so we hope you enjoy this video as much as this video, you know, will forever live in our hearts. Take a look. I'm happy we picked Atlanta this year as our mission trip. You know, we know the big city and the big lights, but you know, when you move out a few streets, it gets very different and very real.
You go from $1 million homes and, you know, half a mile away, you're in a tent city.
You don't know what it is I go through every day. Every day I gotta come out here begging to survive. I like having these visitors, they look at me and they shove their nose up at me. You don't know what it is that I'm trying to ask you. You don't know what it is that I'm needing help in.
came out here to help the folks here in Atlanta through the Salvation Army and the Kroc Center and various other organizations with a little bit of charity work, giving back, because, you know, the reality is we're privileged and we need to help others who aren't.
So I'm a part of Experience Mission. We lead mission teams for 1 week-long mission teams in Atlanta, and we do it all around the United States. So I'm just part of the Atlanta team. But all we want to do is just love on people the way that God loves us and give back to the communities that are home to so many people.
The Kroc Center that we were at, they are an amazing group of people, and they do amazing things, from with children to the elderly. These missions, you know, we're just a small part of it, but it feels so good to help someone. That's what they do, and it's based on faith and hope, and I think that's what this country needs right now, some faith and hope.
Open Hand was a really great experience. I love how everything was so automated, and I love the assembly line. I like being busy, so I thought it was really neat how much food we went through and what they do and how many people that they serve.
It's really important for us to give back where we can, and it's not just about how we feel, it's how we make the folks feel. So these folks can have good food and nutrition and with dignity in their lives. It's important.
The clients that we're serving are chronically ill, and many of them are unable to get out of their homes to get to the grocery store, let alone to cook their own food. So the food that we're cooking for them and packing and delivering is essential for their survival. It's actually prescribed through their physician as food is medicine, and these clients simply wouldn't eat if we didn't bring this food to them.
All of our meals are controlled for carbohydrates, sodium, saturated fat, as well as calories. So they're all in the 500 calorie range, and we've got a ton of trays to pack. So this is about 1,600 meals we're packing of just this one meal. We pack about 5,000 meals a day. We have some lovely volunteer help today.
Volunteers are essential for us to just sustain our operation. We depend on, I'd say, 20 to 25% of our operations labor from volunteers. If anybody's interested in volunteering, coming to Open Hand Atlanta and being part of our operation, whether you're volunteering in the kitchen, whether you're packing meals, whether you're delivering the meals, it's a great way to give back to the community and the people of Atlanta.
Out into the community to pick up trash and pray for our neighbors. If you do see like needles on the ground, those are sometimes left there on purpose by people who are using them. So we don't want to pick them up, because sometimes that can lead to a complication and can be dangerous for us too, right? I know it's hard, especially for me, because I think about all the kids that run around the neighborhood, you know, but that's just some advice we were given. So I want to just try to honor that.
I'm Courtney, and I'm the graphic designer at Roma Molding, and today we are picking up trash in the neighborhood.
It's astonishing how much littering people do.
There's a lot of, you know, little alcohol bottles flung around. I think I picked up 29 alcohol bottles. A ton of little split bottles.
It's telling a story of what goes on in some of the homes in the area here.
We did meet some of the neighbors that are usually, you know, out and about in their yards, and those are the yards that we didn't have to clean up.
No, we're from Roma Molding.
I'm sorry.
Hey. Where's that? Toronto. But we're from all over the country.
Toronto, Canada?
Yeah.
Really?
No wonder you looked at me crazy when I said you're
So
from Conyers, right?
y'all come from Toronto County?
Not all of us.
Houston, Texas.
Anaheim.
Really? Listen, it don't matter. Y'all came this far to do this here. Hey, look here. That's big boy stuff, big girl stuff. That big and big. Hey, that big.
And I'm so grateful to have these people around us, because the Salvation Army is right across the street from me, and when I tell you they help the people in this community so much. They walk and pick up paper, and to meet a group of people from Canada. They come all the way from Canada and other parts of the country to just come in and pick up paper in a community. Listen, that is so overwhelming. That just put joy in my heart. And we want to thank them deep down in our heart for the work that they are doing. And we ask them to continue to do the work in spite of, continue to do the good work that y'all doing.
Watch out, man, I'm lethal with these.
Wow, the neighborhood cleanup, that's hard work. Atlanta, as you know, is not a cool place in June. It's hot and humid, and we were out in it.
It was 90 degrees here, but that didn't stop us.
So today, for this afternoon, our team is going around doing some work projects in the area. So basically what that entails is just right in the Salvation Army, going to all the houses around it and kind of further, and asking them if they just want any help with landscaping, with mowing, with cutting some weeds, anything that they would like to make their house feel more like home.
Well, we had a weed whacker, but about 10 minutes into this project, the battery died. So it's back to the good old handheld. I'm not for hire.
We're gonna surprise the team, so this will be good.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Could we come in?
Yes, of course. I'm Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. I'm Tony. So seeing Jeff in the Atlanta team was just phenomenal. Jeff is our warehouse leader in Atlanta.
The folks there, they've got a great crew. I hadn't been to the warehouse in about 4 years, so I got to see some folks I hadn't seen in a while. Got to meet some new team members there.
Going into the warehouse in the morning and taking donuts was really nice. It was, I mean, they were shocked to see us, but it's just nice to see the different DCs and see a lot of team members that you don't regularly see on a normal basis.
We know it's not easy, but you make it look effortless. So thanks for what you do.
So today is a wonderful day because we're doing distribution. This is one of the few opportunities you have where you have direct engagement with our clients. We love our clients and we love being able to help them. It does something to your heart. At the end of this shift, you'll go home and when you go to sleep, you won't have to say, I wonder if I did something to directly affect a person's life. You absolutely will.
So at the food center, it was really touching as well. You get to serve the people, you know, face to face. Not only are you packing the baskets for them, you're meeting them, you're greeting them, you're putting them in their car, you're having a small chat with them.
And it's like we're doing very little, but it's a lot to them, and that's what makes it worth it.
It really provides support and assistance that my family needs and other family that I assist and deliver to.
It helps out with me and my children because I can't buy groceries all the time, the groceries that I need, especially when it comes to the meat and the snacks, definitely the snacks because my sons want snacks all the time, especially during the summertime. It drives them crazy.
My daughter and her husband had to move from Orlando and they're living with us now, so that has definitely helped. They eat more than me and my husband. And that's helping them to save their money so they can buy their own house eventually. We're not kicking them out, but it helps. So we thank you very much.
Been down here for a while, about 6 months now. Helped us out a lot. We get most of our food here. Jan's been really great. She set stuff aside, so a lot of people I see come here are needy, and we're one of them.
She's very excited to be doing what she's doing. And that's impressive. She's been doing it for 4 years. The woman speaks 8 languages. She's insane. She's very cool.
The first day I met Jan, it was like you've known her for 20 years. You know, she makes you laugh, she makes you feel comfortable. You know, she talks with you, she makes sure you got everything you need.
Hattie and Jan, they got the right personality. You have to have that smiling personality. You got to have it in you.
But I have been watching people
in your heart. You know how to love people. That's what's wrong with the world now today. We need more love.
You don't feel like you're just coming needy wise. They make you feel like they're actually helping you.
For me, knowing that each day I make a difference in their life is not only fulfilling, but I think about how it is through God's grace, it could be me. I could be that person in the car looking for food. It not only makes me feel happy, it fills me with joy, and it just reinforces my love for our community and our ability to be able to serve.
So this year's Roma Wish team was amazing, as every mission is with us at Roma. But everyone unequivocally worked very hard, day in, day out, serving the community, whether it's packing, whether it's picking up trash, or whether it's just talking to somebody and making their day. The team was just phenomenal. I'm just so happy to be part of it this year again.
It's definitely a bonding experience, and I recommend it for anybody that hasn't done it yet.
You know, you build great relationships when you're this close and you're doing all these things together.
It's a really great opportunity to give back to the community. It's a really great opportunity to build some relationships within our folks here at the company, and also make some new friends.
I love them. It's awesome working with such great people and being able to do community work with them. It's great.
It's so rewarding, and you meet incredible people, and you get to work with your Roma family, and I always get more out of it than I give.
You leave here with a feeling of accomplishment, however small, and it's a good feeling. You wish you could do more.
Tony and the Roma team doing a great job. I helped keep the neighborhood clean. They did a great job. Thank God for Tony Macaroni. Eat ham and bologna.
So folks, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that video. I can't thank you enough for all your contributions that led up to this Roma Wish mission. This year was Atlanta, Georgia. Our team is right now at work at figuring out what is the next area that we can make a small difference at together. I do want to say thank you to all our partners, first and foremost, for supporting us, because without business, we wouldn't be able to do these sorts of things. And thank you for all your support on purchasing any of our merchandise online. All proceeds to any merchandise goes directly to Roma Wish. So whether it's the We Are Makers t-shirt, and by the way, we're coming up with some new t-shirts, so please, please, please support us. And to our awesome Roma team members, as I walk the halls, or I walk our warehouse, whether it's in Toronto or LA and Jersey, Atlanta, or whether I speak to a Roma team member and I see a Roma t-shirt on, and whether it's this t-shirt or our We Are Makers t-shirt or a toque or whatever it may be, it brings me so much joy to know that, number one, you believe in the company, because you wouldn't wear something you don't believe, and number two, that those proceeds go directly to mission work, to making a difference in people who otherwise, that don't know where their next meal's coming from. And so my heartfelt, sincere thank you goes to every single one of you. And I'm always reminded by the Helen Keller quote, that alone we could do so little, but together we can do so much. I think it's a wonderful way to end All Hands Meeting 35, and this quote rings true, whether it's the things we do day in, day out in the operations of our business, the marketing, call center, customer care, customer experience, to even our mission work. Folks, together we're stronger, together we can make a difference. And like I said earlier, I think the best is yet to come. So thank you so much on behalf of all of us here at Roma Molding. We thank you for your time and watching All Hands Meeting 35. I'm Tony Guerreri signing off, saying thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you.